on this revolutionary organization. At the age of 21, he was assassinated. Chairman was assassinated. Chicago police had came in phone trucks and they had blocked the whole block up on the west side of Chicago. They had pulled the other occupants from outside their homes, and they was armed with a floor plan so detailed they even knew what pack of cigarettes would be at. They had came and immediately shot and assassinated then 22-year-old defense captain Mark Clark. They continued to shoot nations. Amongst the other number of the forces that they shot and wounded was the Deputy Minister of Health, Ronald Doc Satchel, courageous force. And my mother-to-be had literally felt the shells coming through the mattress. She was 8.5 months pregnant with me. And when the Chicago police, they came in the room, they had pulled out the room and they jammed a pistol to her stomach.
Preach.
And they told her she better not run. This is December the 4th, 1969. And they proceeded to go inside the room, and the pigs were overheard saying, "He's barely alive here, barely making that." They fired several more shots. Those were the fatal shots that assassinated Chairman Fred. But prior to that, I want to point out something, that even when they were shooting in, she had literally covered down over the chairman's body in a move for security. She had literally to cover over his body. And they, as I said, they pulled out the room, and to add insult to injury, after they took out her and the remaining survivors out, to add insult to injury, they locked her and the other survivors, locked them up. And that was my cellie, my jail cellie before I got here. I be telling I should be cool doing what I'm doing, so I might get locked up or something. I tell you, I was locked up before I got here. Because she was 8.5 months pregnant, carrying at the time. She has remained steadfast, still fighting, still organized. It's been a lot of attempts to water down what happened December the 4th, 1969. A lot of us been scared to talk about this. We try to dismiss it. We try to raise up what we call a lot of safe people. You know what I'm saying? And I tell a lot of people don't wait till it becomes quote unquote safe to acknowledge certain individuals. I use an example about the Wheaties cereal. They had put Muhammad Ali on the Wheaties box, I think in the 80s, the late 80s. And the representative had asked the man, or the media had asked the guy from Wheaties, he said, Ali was an extraordinary athlete back in the late 60s and 70s. Why y'all just not put him on the cereal box now? And the Wheaties guy said, we put him on it now because he's safe. The deal is, y'all, we can't afford the luxury wait till people become safe to talk about them, to acknowledge them. Y'all feel me on that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We have examples right here. We're talking an organization that had the free breakfast program that fed a minimum of 3,500 children a week. And again, this is not only Chairman Fred's wife, but also his comrade. So she chairs a committee, December the 4th committee. Every year we go, how cold it is, we got there every December 4th, making sure what really went down. We crossed the T's and dotted the I's, making sure it's kept in correct context, because there's a lot of attempt to hijack went down. They have to write bogus books, trying to water down the Rainbow Coalition. A lot of our children come up thinking that people like Reverend Jesse Jackson organized Rainbow Coalition. With y'all know the real deal was Chairman Fred went out there and organized and dealt with the race and the class contradiction when there wasn't no safe thing or no quote unquote politically correct thing to do. A lot of people think that these schools is up on their own volition, just start giving away free lunches. But y'all know the real deal is the Black Panther Party started the first free breakfast program. And we can't be ashamed to talk about these type of contributions that were provided for our people. And it's so important that they told when they raise horses, they say an orphan horse is damaged. They say because he or she ain't got nothing to look up to see how to put a prototype or an example how to move forward. Our children, our community, they need examples to hear about brothers and sisters that stood up on their own terms.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They fought back, you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about the state sanction. The Chairman Fred was the chairman, not because Matt Davis said he's the chairman. Deputy Minister of Health, Ronald Doc Satchel, was Deputy Minister of Health, not because the Center for Disease Control said, okay, we're going to honor your degrees, so on and so forth. This is Cool and Jerry, formerly known as Deborah Johnson. That was Chairman Fred's wife. Not because the Black Panther Party takes a position. See, a lot of people talk about the white man, the government, in an abstract type of way. They talk all this stuff about the system, but they really have a reverence, a respect for it. They talk about the system, they still have a love for the system. Yeah. The Black Panther Party was consistent in theory and in practice. They said, we're not going to talk about the system Monday. They go down there Tuesday and say, look, could you please acknowledge and validate our relationships? Could you acknowledge our position? They was consistent with their position. They took a principal position. We're not going out of City Hall to get the same state that's responsible for the infant mortality rate in our community, the same system responsible for the slumlords in our community that say, okay, cool, because you just validate our relationships. They took a principal position on that, y'all. This is so important.
Yes, sir.
For the community, masses of people, that we acknowledge these forces. And again, Do not wait to become a safe subject. Right on?
Yes, sir.
So with that being said,
Right
Yes,
on.
and this, especially in this stage of the game,
Yes,
all this
sir.
technology, the YouTube, and all this other stuff, you know what I'm saying, the Twitter, and right on Vegas about this here. I just met a brother on the West Coast. He said, yeah, I'm going to talk to my son when he get old about, you know, the Panthers, so on and so forth. I said, man, what you mean you going to wait till you get older? Because if we don't give it to him, somebody, the state going to give it to him.
That's right.
There's a big uproar about this artist, for lack of better terms, Nicki Gabard, y'all call her Nicki Minaj, but she had disrespected Malcolm X's legacy. You know what I'm saying? She put this bogus picture of Malcolm, and a lot of people say, well, man, Chip, you know what I'm saying? At least people get to hear about Malcolm. But why should our children have to drink sewer water for the first water they drink?
That's right. That's right.
We got
That's right.
Don't be scared
right.
to talk about Chandler Fred. All of us, no disrespect to the dead, all of us grew up knowing to say Dr. King don't mention Malcolm X or the Black Panther Party. Stop being scared, y'all. Talk about this, and we got a living legacy right here. That season time. Make sure every August 30th, y'all on the west side of Chicago.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Google her name, Deborah Johnson, now known as Akua and Jerry. With no further ado, y'all, man, with a welcome, a strong welcome. Let's bring on to the microphone.
Yes, sir.
Akua and Jerry, formerly known as Deborah Johnson, the widow of Chairman Fred, the comrade of Chairman Fred, member of the Black Panther Party. My mother, my comrade, a servant of the people, still shouting out free Sunday out of Dakota, free ma'am, you know what I mean? First free Sunday out of Dakota, still talking about free them all. Our advisors, the Black Panther Party, one of our advisors, the Black Panther Party clubs, y'all, Akua and Jerry. Power to the people. Power, free them all. Power to the people, y'all. Come on, y'all. They need to hear y'all. They need to hear y'all way out in Stateville with this applause. Bring it up to the stage, y'all. Power to the people. We trying to have a flashback from way back when they had the 60s, y'all. They need to power to the people. Power to the people. Man, power to the people. Man, power to the people, y'all. Don't be scared, y'all.
Yes, sir.
First of all, y'all, you know, since we standing here in a historical moment for this lady that been through all the trials and tribulations, it's here that we pay homage and honor this lady. See, you honor while you living, you know what I'm saying? So they know what the love is like while you here. Because when they dead, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? So tell the people while you here how you feel and how you conduct yourself. You know? So we want to give this a plaque. You know, it says, world's best revolutionary, community active. This goes out to the mother, Akua
And Jerry.
Nigeria.
What that mean, Simon?
Sweet messenger belonging to a warrior.
Free them all.
Free 'em all.
Free them all. Right on. Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, sir. Give mother the mic. Give mother the mic. Give mother the mic. Right on, y'all. Right on. Let's keep it loose right here.
What come from the heart reaches the heart.
Yes, sir.
Everybody
We love
know
you.
me, know I talk a lot.
We love you.
But I'm so choked up right now. The highest honor is being honored by my people, by my community. Like they say on the commercial, that is priceless.
Priceless.
I am so honored. I thank you so much for, I appreciate when people think about me and the Black Panther Party and the work we did and the sacrifices that we made and not make light of it. Because sometimes people say, well, they didn't know what they was doing and they didn't know. They have no frame of reference for anybody that's willing to die for the people. And we were ready to die for the people. There was some fakes in there. One of them y'all keep electing.
Look at them all.
Okay. I ain't mentioning no names.
Okay. Amen.
BR. But it was people in there that were serious. This young lady did a poem. She recited it. She did it before, then she updated it, so on and so forth. But she did it in her poem. She talked about covered, laid on top of Chairman Fred to cover him. I was sweating. It was automatic, like breathing. I didn't think I was protecting him. It was just, I just did it. But I don't do Twitter and all that social media stuff. But people would, I do emails though. People was emailing me saying, talking about what she was saying on Twitter. Who does that? Who does that? When your life is committed to the liberation of your people, you do that. You do that. It's like breathing. It's an automatic response. You don't think you're doing nothing. You know, it's nothing spectacular. I was sitting over there and I was watching. I love to see people step. And I had flashbacks when we would go across the street from the Panther office joint called Ray's. And Chairman would send people over there, go get him, go get me. Because I used to, he really couldn't dance. But I used to make him look good. Just like you. You in the red. You could take anybody and make him look good. You do some serious stepping. You already know. And this one here, he don't need no partner. He can dance by himself. But I love to see people step. And before my legs gave out, I thought I was a pretty hot stepper too. But
You still got
hey,
it.
look, let me say this. West Side stepping ain't
You
nothing like
still got it.
That's all I can say. But I am very honored. Now see, I just lied. I say I'm all choked up. I can't talk. See, I'm going on and on and on. But I appreciate y'all so much for giving me this accolade. It's so warmed my heart, and I appreciate it. I will cherish this. And